Hi diddly dee! What's up everyone? And welcome to ROBEYTECH, where I, Justin Robey, aka Robey1 Kenobi, talk tech with you wonderful people. We're going to get you up to speed on everything going on in the PC, hardware, and gaming world. Hip hooray! In today's episode we talk about Intel's Z490 board, whoa! Thermaltake's new RAM, and some gaming news. So get ready, because this is ROBEYTECH. So, we have Intel on Intel's next-gen Z490 board. You see what I did there, Brian? Intel on Intel's? It just works. Anyway, it looks like we're getting the next chipset sometime in April of 2020. Now these launch alongside Intel's 10th gen Comet Lake S CPUs, according to rumors from HKPEC, or HKPEC. HKPEC. It's like when you work out your HKPECs, you get so strong. While the Z490 boards will be their higher-end gaming and content creation-centric boards, they would also release Workstation, or W480, Business B460, and their entry-level H410 boards as well. Now once again, the main question on everyone's mind is, what are the specs and how are they actually going to perform in the real world? Also, what are going to be the default options when you talk about Z490? That's what I want to know, Josh. Well, it looks like Comet Lake S will have up to 10 cores, up to 30 PCH-H high-speed/I/O lanes, 40 PCIe Gen 3, that's right, I said Gen 3, lanes, and all the standard audio and Intel rapid storage and Wi-Fi features we've come to expect. Kind of boring. Now, with the 10th gen CPU on the horizon, we really need to know, Intel, when are you going to make the switch to PCIe Gen 4? With AMD already pushing hard on Gen 4 and looking to make improvements in their boards and CPUs in 2020, what is Intel planning to do to close the delta that was widened between the two brands? It seems like mum's the word when it comes to Intel's next steps. That's still a few steps behind Team Red. Come on, Intel. Now, Thermaltake is adding their RGB game with the addition of the Tough RAM Z1 3200MHz RGB Ram. Supported by both Intel and AMD, this wicked fast RAM is made using a 10-layer PCB with some serious business components. Now, everything can be controlled with Thermaltake's software, but it also includes Alexa connectivity, so your smart house can be complemented with a smart RAM. Like, hey, Alexa, RAM hard. No, wait, no, RAM light, RAM on. Wow, there's a lot of bad jokes that go with it. Anyway, this 16-bit kit is a 2x8 gigabyte configuration, can be purchased for about $90 right now, and that's a bargain for RAM that's fast. So if you're looking for a 3200 MHz RAM on a budget, this seems like it's a great option. Alexa, RAM me. Wait, no, that doesn't sound good either. Whenever a major company trademarks a new name, everyone eventually finds out about it. Yeah. Such is the case with Nvidia and their trademarks for Nvidia Omniverse, SFF, DGX, Cloud XR, Aerial. Oh, it's like, it's not the mermaid. No, that can't be right. And Hopper. Now, while we know what a few of these means, the interesting bit is Hopper. A while back, it was rumored that the next generation of GPUs from Nvidia's new multi-chip module GPU would be called Hopper. So this seems like the rumor could actually be true. Now this could be Nvidia's next step in evolving the GPU market, moving away from die-based GPUs in favor of chip-based GPUs. If this sounds familiar, this is the same way AMD built the new Ryzen CPUs with multiple chiplets. And this could change the game for graphics cards. Hooray! Wait, no, we want this from not Team Green. I mean, we're excited about Team Green, but we need some competition in this market too. Come on, AMD, use those chiplets. This story is about Nvidia. I just want to get back to that. Anyway, like the names for their products in the past, they've named this after a scientist, Grace Hopper, who was a computer scientist who popularized the idea of machine-independent programming languages. Look, you learned something on the show today. Isn't that awesome? So our friends at NEWEGG, shout out to NEWEGG by the way, one of our sponsors, appreciate you, put together a list of the 5 best TRX40 Threadripper 3 boards because all 32 of those #beefy cores need a place to cozy up for the winter. Oh, that sounds lovely right now. Threadripper roasting on an open... Wait, no. Fire and CPUs, not a good... I don't know, think of whatever it is. Actually, it'd be better if they didn't cozy up for the winter. They'd be out in like the ice cool for like ultimate performance. Okay, so first up is... Wow, I'm really digressing in this episode. First up is the ASRock Tai Chi, which is one of the dopest looking boards out there. Apparently is one of the highest rated Threadripper boards last gen, so there's a lot of love about this board. Guess what? I've used one. It is amazing. It's great on cooling, great in high-speed RAM department, and it's just great! Now next we have Gigabyte's Aorus Extreme. While slightly less over the top in the looks department, with all that black brush metal, it certainly delivers on the Extreme moniker, with its unbuffered memory, meaning it's thrown directly into the chipset controller rather than bottlenecked. While most motherboards bottleneck RAM for a reason, unprocessed and unchecked power is usually not a good thing. This beefy boy can handle anything you throw at it. It's like, come at me, bro, come at me. Now, we have the MSI Creator Board, another board that we used with one of our Threadripper builds. Now, while it's not as expansive as the Gigabyte Aorus board, it does pack quite a punch while looking slick and pretty while staying cool as a cucumber with its Frozor cooling solution. It comes with the Creator Center, hence the name, that allows you to dedicate CPU, GPU, and RAM usage for specific programs, like Halo Reach on PC. I meant Adobe Creative Suite. Next up is the Asus ROG Zenith 2 Extreme. Now, it's no surprise that this is on their list. I mean, how many PCs have we built here on the show using ROG Zenith boards? Quite a few, but not a ton of Threadripper builds, actually. This TRX40 board from Asus definitely delivers all that bang for the buck with 5, count it, 5 M.2 slots. Whoa, 5! The board also looks awesome with the Asus ROG Zenith 2 lineup, has always been a solid performing board, and I don't see their recipe for success changing for 3rd gen Threadripper. Now last, but not least, is the Asus Prime Pro. The little sibling of the Prime Pro was also one of the highest rated boards for Threadripper. While it's easier on the pocketbook than some of the other boards on the list, don't fret, it's still a beast of a board. It forgoes some of the flair and RGB goodness of their other boards, but if you're looking to build a workhorse that can do anything you need it to, the Prime Pro will deliver. Now, while it has all the standard features of TRX40 boards on the list, it also has the Asus 5-way optimization that lets you tweak the BIOS in ways you normally couldn't do, so that gives you a ton of flexibility for optimizing your system and how you use it. Once again, all of these awesome boards are available on NEWEGG, so if you're in the market for Threadripper 3, you probably want to use one of those boards on the list. Tell NEWEGG Robey sent you. Or better yet, click on the links in the description below, because I'll just say to you, and I get credit, and then everybody's happy. Now, there were leaks last week about a remaster in the works for Bayonetta and Vanquish, but this week Sega sealed the deal and officially announced that both titles would be coming out in 4K as a bundle for both Xbox and PlayStation. Woohoo! Now it looks like we won't have to wait long for everyone's favorite Umbra Witch, with a suit made out of her own hair, that's right, her own hair, to be playable in glorious 4K 60 on their favorite console. Now, Bayonetta is developed by Platinum Games and is arguably one of the best 3D action games out there, barring some of the best parts from Devil May Cry. Now, you can get a physical version, which comes in a super dope steelbook, or a digital version in the game for $39.99, and it will be out just in time on February 18th, just a few days after Valentine's Day. I don't know, maybe your wife or husband or spouse can surprise you with a copy of Bayonetta and wearing a hair costume of their own. That sounds creepy. No, let's not do that. Okay, now we haven't heard if the PS4 version of the game is going to use the existing PS3 port of the title, which was a little problematic, but who knows, this could be a ground-up remaster. Now, for FGC fans, and for those of you who don't know what it is, that's the fighting game community fans, Tekken 7 has released new trailers for new characters and old favorites returning to the season. During the Tekken World Tour Finals, they announced that they would be adding fan favorite Ganryu. Okay, this is just going to be a train wreck. A sumo wrestler that's been part of the series since the beginning, to Tekken 7. They also showed off a new trailer for Leroy Smith, woohoo, I could say that one, a master of Wing Chun, who was revealed back in the brand new character back in August. And finally, we have another new fighter announced at the World Tour Finals, a Muay Thai master named Fakumra. Thank you very much, Josh, for putting the phonetic pronunciation in the script this time. Who looks like he's been through some stuff. Like, I would not want to mess around with this guy. Well, I don't want to mess around with anybody in Tekken, because they're all going to kick my butt. Now, his moveset looks dope, and I'm all in on the new characters. Now, his backstory is that he's entering the tournament to fight for his family's freedom. So I can get behind that. I mean, my family's... Wait, why can I get behind that, Josh? I mean, my family's fine. They're completely free. What is this stuff? Each of these three fighters are part of the Tekken 7 Series 3 Season Pass, which goes up for $25 and includes already released Zafina, who is also dope, new stages, customization, options, and more. I don't know, I'm seeing a theme with the use of dope in here. Ganryu and Leroy will be available starting December 10th, so now, and Fakuruma, well, thank you for the phonetic spelling there, because I already forgot how to say it, will release sometime in early 2020. Well, that's it for ROBEYTECH today. Let us know what you thought about the news today in the comments below. What do you think Intel's going to be doing next? How excited are you for multi-chip module GPUs? You should be, because that's how we got Ryzen. Would you be down for a new Bayonetta game? Let us know in the comments below. Well, while you're down there, be sure to slap that subscribe button, whip that like button, and ring that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time we post a new video. Also, head on over to Mixer/Robey1Kenobi to give us a follow over there for our live show every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. You should come check it out because we always have dope giveaways. Also, be sure to drop us a follow over on Twitter and Instagram @Robey1Kenobi. Thank you so much for watching. Now go practice your phonetics around Tekken 7 characters. That's what I'm going to go do. No, I'm not going to do that. #BeefyCores.